Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the series where we build weird houses out of weird blocks. Though last episode was absolutely amazing, this is not weird at all. This build looks absolutely beautiful. Look at this sort of Greek temple sort of thing, and really it took me 5 hours, and I'm not going to do something like it again for a while because I don't have enough time today. But we're going to do something cool because the person who suggested these has asked me for all Blackstone, terracotta, well, black glazed terracotta, red nether bricks, all types, and then all types of basalt, which is going to be interesting because we have a lot of forms available. And this guy presumably wants some sort of nether themed build, but I'm not going to do a nether themed build. I'm going to do something better because I've already got some ideas for the unlimited time build. So without further ado, let's actually get on with the 5-minute build to see how this block palette works. Okay guys, this 5-minute build looks reasonably good. I wouldn't say I like the style particularly. I was thinking some sort of possibly more sort of Southeast Asian sort of style building. I don't know what I was thinking really. It doesn't really work with these blocks, and I think I'll have to find something else which works well with these blocks because I'm sure there's going to be something. And actually thinking about it, we could do some sort of apartment building, looking at the sort of brick material we have. And it would be a fairly dark colour, but it might work. But we'll have to do that until the unlimited time build. But first, let's go with the 10-minute build and see if we can do something slightly better than this. So, without further ado, let's go. Okay guys, the 10-minute build has come out fairly well. In fact, it wasn't even 10 minutes, it was a bit shorter than that. And I think this definitely shows we can do a really cool sort of apartment block thing. But we'll be taking a lot more time over it than just 10 minutes or even an hour. We'll probably be trying to spend about 3 hours if possible. So this will be a very big build, similar to that size hopefully. I might be a better speed builder than I was that time. But yeah, this will hopefully be quite good, I think. Because if you look, we've used some rails. I mean, one of the rules of this is we are allowed to use a few blocks which aren't in, like, the build palettes, like, for example, lanterns or sort of extra things like rails. Any sort of not full blocks which aren't varieties of other things. It basically means that we can use things that we wouldn't use in building for this challenge, usually, which, well, as blocks. So this is quite useful, really. So I think, really, without further ado, we've got to first find a good place to do this apartment block, because I don't think we really want to have it all on the stone beach, because that would look a bit boring. I mean, we could have it right next to the Greek temple, but I feel that's a bit unfizzing, really. We could go over here, actually, because there's some really nice land over here. There isn't really much of a flat land, though I had to do a lot of terraforming with that build, but I don't want to spend all my time terraforming. But actually, maybe around here might be good. Got the nice stone beach, and we can always have it facing towards the sea. So this will be a really nice place for a build. So I think without further ado, let's go. Okay guys, this looks incredible. It's not like the most detailed thing, but the structure of it looks great. I mean, we've got this beautiful quay wall, we've got this sort of swimming and bathing pool, and really we've got some grass along with it, which just adds an extra bit of colour in there, which is really useful in this build. I mean, I don't mind choosing a few other blocks which weren't in. For example, we did a load of stuff with the roof. We've got all these sort of things going everywhere. These basically went where any of the pillars were, so I basically just put them everywhere, and it does look sort of like it might actually do something, but I doubt some of it does. So let's actually go and look around, because I haven't filled out every room obviously, but I filled out one so you can sort of see how every single room would look like, because if I did every single room it would take ages, and I don't want to spend more time on this build than I really need to. So we've got this sort of massive staircase in the middle, and we've got these corridors going round to the sides. We'll go up here, up the staircase, and it's beautiful really, and we come out to the top. There's this amazing balcony where you can see everything from above, and really it does look great. So you can sort of go up here and sort of see everything. And then if we go along here, I'll show you the room that I have filled out, which is just along here, just in here. So basically we've got this beautiful sort of bathroom with sort of, it's all en suite and it's amazing. And I mean, yes, we've got glass, but who cares? You can probably have some doors shut, and it's a room for two anyway, so who cares if you can see each other naked? Anyway, so we've got this bed over here, this double bed, and really I think this is quite good for the blocks we had. And then we of course have a table and chair, well, 2 chairs, and yeah, I really like this whole design. And if I was to like put this whole building into another world and just use some world edit to remove all the strange blocks that we have, I think it would honestly be able to turn out into a really incredible build, especially if we added another floor to it. But honestly, this is one of my favourite builds so far, not because it looks good, because it doesn't particularly look as good as some of the other builds, but because of the size of it. It is stupid, it is massive, and it doesn't need to be this big, but it isn't. It looks good because of how big it is, right? And I think really, from different angles, oh, look at that. It's sort of, you just, for example, you're on a boat or something, you'd just be going past and you'd see this. And then just above, you could look out to the sea. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, so if you thought this build was also quite good, do hit the like button, as it really helps me out. And don't worry, I build better than this. I build way more detailed things, but when I have the right blocks to use, really. So you can check out some of my building tutorials which show you how to do stuff like that. And if you really want to learn how to build stuff like this, I mean, you can watch some of my other videos where I do other weird block combination builds. So we've got, of course, the last episode, which I think you should all check out because this one was absolutely epic. This was the massive sort of Greek temple we built, and we also had, of course, the 10-minute and 5-minute build, but the time-lapse is always better than just seeing it like this. So really, yeah, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, if you did enjoy, please hit the like and subscribe button, as will really help me out, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye!